got to get rid of. And this is my test. Is this program so critical it's worth borrowing money from China to pay for it? And on that basis, we're going to get rid of some programs, even some we like. Now, the easy ones we get rid of are like this one. This one I'll get rid of on day one. Let's get rid of Obamacare. I'll get rid of that right away. And there's some other things. Look, Amtrak ought to stand on its own feet or its own wheels or whatever you'd say. And I like the National Endowment for the Arts and the National Endowment for the Humanities, but I'm not willing to borrow money from China to pay for it. I like the fact that my grandkids can watch Big Bird on TV. I think that's wonderful. But because they don't have advertising, the government has to put in a check. I don't think that's right. And so we're going to have Big Bird with advertising probably, because I don't want to borrow money from China. You guys, I just don't think it's moral for us as a nation to borrow money knowing that my generation will never pay it back and the next generation will have to pay those burdens. It's wrong. We have to live within our means and finally get America on track to a balanced budget, and I will do it. But I think you know that this campaign is about even more than jobs, important as that is, and even more than reining in the scale of the government, important as that is. This is also a campaign about two very different directions for America. One is represented by the vision of the founders. I love our patriotic music. There's a song, America the Beautiful, you know well. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain. If corn counts as an amber wave of grain, why, or you're in that song. But one of the other verses says this: oh, beautiful for patriot dream that sees beyond the years. The idea is that the founders, in crafting America, in writing the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, created something that sees beyond the years, not something temporary, something enduring. That's the American experiment, and it worked. And when they crafted this country, they said that God had endowed us with certain unalienable rights, among them life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The right in this nation for each individual to pursue happiness as he or she chooses. The circumstance of birth would not be a barrier to what we might achieve. Instead, our own effort could be that. Thanks, guys. Let's talk about the Constitution again. And by the way, I'm sorry? I'm sorry? Hey, you guys, you know what? Isn't it great to live in a country where people can express their views and can dissent? This is a great country. I love it. Make it loud and clear. And I'll tell you one thing. When President Obama is here, I hope we're in the audience making the same sounds about his policies. Let's make sure.